Just wet my beak here.
That's like such an old man thing to say.
Isn't it?
Did we get that on?
Yeah, we did.
All right, that was the start of the episode.
Okay. Welcome to episode 65 of the Luke and Lewis Show. I'm Lewis Spears. My beak is wet and I'm ready to go.
Well, you're an old man. Hey, boys, so I'm just going to wet my beak here.
What's another old man way of saying I'm going to have a drink?
I don't know.
Just going to have a little tipple.
A tipple?
Heard that before.
Really?
Yeah.
What's it look when they have a small amount, like a thimble of? Is there a saying to do with a thimble?
I will have a small drink and I'm old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna.
Guys, welcome to the show. We're fired up.
Yeah,
We got heaps of stuff.
Wet me gills.
We don't need a break,
Nah.
right? We've come off tour, been in a van for 3 weeks. Don't need a break from each other. We're in here.
Isn't it just so evident by looking at the bags under our eyes and our lack of enthusiasm that we are just so ready to be back?
That's right.
We don't need a break.
No.
Lewis, what's the last thing you need right now?
A break.
Yep.
Definitely don't need a break. And don't you dare offer me a fucking Kit Kat, because that's associated with a break, and that's what I don't need.
Jeez.
A break.
That was a free ad, and I hated that.
Guys, we're here. The whole team's here, except for Keelan. He took a week off because, you know what? He's entitled to do that, and he's allowed to do that. And it's our fault that we didn't record any emergency episodes.
It is.
Imagine if we had, like what was always the plan, to have like 4 emergency episodes just in the fucking bank.
Because we knew as soon as we get back from a 3-week tour in a motorhome, we know we'll at least want 48 hours to chill out.
At least 48 hours.
We got about 13.
Yep. Woo!
Had a real good snooze.
That's right.
And now here we are, back at it. I still haven't unpacked my suitcase, literally.
Yeah, neither have I.
Yeah, need
see
to
all
do a
those
lot of
suitcases
washing.
over there? They're still there.
Yes.
Just got here, dumped them, and now I'm doing the show.
Woohoo!
We're at it. We're excited, right? Might sound like we're complaining. You know what? We are. So welcome to the show, guys.
Yes.
We don't want to be here. You do, so we've showed up.
This is like so the vibe of high school.
Yeah.
Which is like, we're the students in this case, and you guys are the teacher. You guys are like, well, come on, we've got class every Tuesday, Thursday.
It's like,
and we're just like,
I'll go, but I'm not going to do anything.
Yeah, I'm probably just going to start playing Pokemon Fire Red instead of reading
On an
Romeo
emulator?
and Juliet. Yeah, on an
Sweet.
emulator, or a Halo one that was on a USB. What else did I used to do in class?
We passed around, it was Cossacks, I think.
What's that?
It was like some weird Age of Empires knockoff
Oh,
that worked pirated.
do you remember the Big Daddy?
Yeah, Big Daddy cheat
cheat in
code.
Age of
Cars with the rocket launchers.
Yep.
What was another one?
Yeah,
Can't
did you used to
remember. There was
play
a
like
few.
Age of Empires in high
I
school?
never played it.
Oh, you know why? This is Ruben's intelligent.
Ruben's doing Keelan's job today.
Yeah, by the way, Ruben's really stepped in
Hello.
to the job. And yeah, it's like back in the day, I can't believe. Oh, no, I can. This is why I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Like a little. This is
Yeah.
why I just miss shit.
Yeah.
Because I never fully learn how to learn.
So you can't even begin to fix the damage that's been done.
No.
You didn't learn the tutorial. You skipped the tutorial.
Is that how that's word is said?
What do you mean?
Definitely not.
Tutorial.
Tutorial. How do you say it?
Tutorial.
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 Oh, okay. So we all have 3 different fucking tutorial.
You're saying tutorial.
No, Ruben's saying tutorial.
Tutorial. Yeah.
Definitely, you're wrong.
No, chew because we're
It is
Australian,
tutor.
we're not American.
It is
Tutorial.
tutor.
Oh, okay. You know what's happened here? I've played so many video games. I only ever hear tutorial
Also-
when an American says it.
That's wild.
Yeah.
And guys, I'm just saying it fucking wrong.
At least mine's right somewhere.
I can't improve my own point though. Which is, I literally like. Here's the thing. Maybe I've talked about this before. Maybe not. I'm not going to say gifted, but I was in the top 2% in primary school. You know, you used to do those statewide tests. I used to get high distinctions on them.
Really?
I forget what they were called. Yeah, minimum
Yeah.
distinction. Sometimes I got a high
NAPLAN, maybe?
distinction.
Yeah.
I was like it was the primary school version of that.
Yeah.
Of NAPLAN.
So, and
And
then
then
you never
'cause,
improved.
Yeah, like my dad's a primary school teacher, so
Yeah.
like, you know, he used to be, make sure I was on it. And then when I got to high school, you know, he was kind of like, good luck,
All
high
done.
school teachers.
Okay, so you got to high
And
school.
I was in the accelerated class. It was called the ACE class.
Yeah.
From year 7 to 10.
Yeah.
But I was the only
the what class?
The ACE class.
The accelerated class.
That's what it. Oh, am I saying that wrong too? I don't know how the fuck I was put in
Well-
that class.
Can't even say. Can I be in the escalated class?
How do you say it?
How did you say it?
Accelerated.
I think you said accelerated the first time.
Accelerated. Oh. Well, you know what? I hear accelerated, and
Yeah.
then what I say is completely different. I hear in my head, I'm like, I'm nailing this.
I do that a lot
Yeah.
with words where I'm in my head, I'm saying the full word,
Yeah.
but with my body, I don't even open my mouth. And
Yeah.
all you kind of really get is like,
boys.
straight, mate.
At least I didn't say my ex-girlfriend's name again.
Yeah.
Or something like that. You know
That's
what I mean?
good.
So
That would be
if I'm
embarrassing.
saying actual attempted words,
Yeah.
then I'm killing it. But yeah, I used to be quite intelligent.
Yeah.
And then what happened with me was I did a thing that many people do,
Mm.
and I've continued to do it to this day, which is
Yeah.
not apply myself because I
Yeah.
don't like it,
Yeah.
and books are for dorks.
Right.
Yeah.
So you hit high school, and not only were you out of your depth, so was your dad, because he was like, "Fuck, I know primary school. I can't do
No,
this
like he
calculus
could
shit."
have. He just was like, well, look. No, like he really. No, it was the thing of I was motivated in primary school to
You know
be
what?
smart.
If
It
you,
was cool to be smart in primary school.
it was not
Yeah.
high school.
But like, not that it wasn't cool in high school. I just found other interests.
Yeah, you work out who you are when you're in high
Yeah,
school.
I was like, I realized because I was used to being so smart, I never had to try in any class. So I got
Yes.
used to just not trying.
That's a big issue for like I was like that as well, but I realized that and was like, I like comedy.
yeah,
better.
and I was just like, I don't need to try to get a B.
yeah,
So I just used to get B's and like not try. And I used to, and then even in English, I got quite a high score in English. And
how did you get a
I
good
got
score
A's,
in English if you fucking
'cause I'm
reviewing
really good at
Specky
writing.
McGee every essay?
Huh? Because I'm really good at writing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I used to nail the creative one.
Right.
Yeah, so like on the year 12 English, I fucking nailed it. But the one where you're supposed to like, and I was really good at the one. I don't even know what it's called anymore. Where there's the writing techniques and like you
Like
use
persuasive, right?
persuasive.
Yeah.
I was really good at that one. I was terrible at the book review one. We had to write on the book because I never used to read the
Yeah,
books.
and that was the only
So I used to
reason why.
watch the movie. I used to like,
Yeah.
if it was Romeo and Juliet, the night before the exam, I'd watch
Dude, schools
Leonardo.
need to stop picking books that have movies because I reckon 85% of the class just watches the movie and goes,
For
yeah.
sure.
So when Romeo pulled out the gun, this
Yeah.
is why. And like in the book, it's a sword.
Yeah, there's no guns.
Yeah.
'Cause it wasn't set in the fucking 90s. Yeah, pretty much. And like I remember reading. So that's the thing. We were reading books in like year 8 that really people wouldn't read till like year 10 or 12, like Animal
Yeah.
Farm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
1989. Is that what it's called? What's it called?
1984.
1984.
Yeah.
And then why is it called Animal Farm? That's what it's set on.
Because it's
No,
set in a farm.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
why did I call it Animal Farm?
No, that's a different book.
Oh, really?
Oh, you're not talking about 1984?
No, I read both, and I now
Okay.
maybe I've got them confused.
They're by
What
the
happens in
same author.
1984?
Same author,
Yeah.
different story. What happens in Animal Farm?
The cows and shit all gang up on the humans.
Yes.
No,
like all the animals.
Close.
Kind
Sort
of.
of.
They form a little community, and isn't it supposed to be
It's
a
an allegory for
Yeah, for
Soviet
communism.
Russia, communism.
yeah,
Yes,
it's
yeah.
supposed to be like a metaphor for communism.
Now,
What was
now,
the word that you said?
Luke, I was just going to say,
Allegory.
Luke, could you explain what allegory means for us?
Allegory. Well, it's a metaphor. Like
He got it by the context. Well done.
Yeah, only because I've read it. But if you had have said, what does allegory mean? I would have been like, oh, is that Al Gore's nickname?
Hey, Legore! That's like an Italian
An
guy
Italian-
going, hey, El
An
Gore.
Italian guy trying to save the earth. Hey, it's me, Al Gore.
And what's
Anyway.
1984 about?
1984, now
Surely
I'm
you know what like
confused.
one of the most famous books of all time
Yeah,
is
'cause
about.
I thought that one was the one about communism. But no, I've got them confused in my head. That one was about predicting... No. Didn't he write it way before 1984?
It's a dystopian future.
About how fucked the world's going to be.
Yes.
Right. Maybe I didn't read that one.
That
I
one
don't
I
know.
feel like you
Probably
would have
did.
remembered more.
What happens?
Is this a dog that we're listening to?
I don't know. So this is what's happened today, right? So
We're just
obviously-
switching to camera audio here. Can you listen to this?
I reckon it's a dog choking on something.
What the fuck is that noise?
It's a dog in distress.
Yeah, it sounds like a dog being tortured.
Well, there's supposed to be a comedy podcast, and now we're just listening to a dog that's clearly in distress.
We were talking about Animal Farm.
Anyway, so we've got back in the warehouse today.
Yep.
And we'd love to say it's great to be back. It's not. We could smell rubber burning before, and we still don't know what it is.
Yeah, we don't know what it is.
I was like, something's burning, so we turned everything off.
And then the smell went away. So it's definitely something of ours, which is really great, isn't it? Isn't that good? Isn't that great?
And then we turned everything back on.
Yes,
That
and
was
it's
smart.
still there, and we're too far away to know if there's a smell, and I also can't really see it. So the place could be currently on fire.
I've made sure to memorize where the fire blanket was before we started the podcast.
Yeah, the fire blanket's there because you don't use water on an electrical fire, or is that a gas? You don't use water on gas or oil because that makes it worse.
Man.
Electrical, I feel like that would make it worse.
I
You
don't
don't
know
know?
basic English. I don't know why you're
You know what's
asking.
funny? We don't have a fire extinguisher. All we have in this warehouse is literally a giant industrial fire hose is what it looks like.
Does that
Hooked up
work?
I've got no idea.
Is
I
it
think
attached
so.
to water? You have no idea.
I have no idea. I think so. I mean, why would it be there if it doesn't work?
I mean, there's a lot of shit.
All I can
in
imagine,
here.
knowing this place, is what will happen is that will catch on fire, and then all three of us will get out the fireman's hose and go, all right, everyone, brace, 1, 2, 3. I'll turn it on, and it'll just spit out dust and disease.
Yeah.
No water.
Or not even that. You'll turn it on, and then the hose will catch on fire or something.
Yeah. It'll be hooked up to a gas line. Oh, I
Yeah.
got the pipes mixed up.
And then when we came in before, we're used to hearing regular hardstyle.
Mm.
Today, it was a Thomas the Tank Engine remix.
Yeah,
That's where we're at.
it's really good.
Yeah.
Really good to be here. So, guys, support us on Patreon so we can get the fuck out of
We are
here
still
alive.
working on the whole getting the fuck out of here
Mm-hmm.
point. Also, speaking of getting the fuck out of here, we are very open to getting another sponsor on the show.
Yes. We would love another sponsor. Nobby's been treating us well. We would love to have another sponsor.
If you run a business, I know someone who does, and it would be on brand with our show.
Mhm.
You know, like another.
Even if it would be off-brand, you know? Like if we were promoting a different podcast, if we were promoting genocide, if it pays well,
Yeah.
we'll be there.
We'll time travel back to 1940 and promote the Holocaust. No, we wouldn't do that.
Don't know about
That's
that.
off-brand.
Don't know about
That's
that.
pretty
We couldn't
off-brand
time
for us.
travel. We'd have to promote a new one.
Yeah, that would be pretty weird going from mainstream
Mm.
radio within a year to time traveling
would
and
also-
promoting a genocide.
Also
That would,
be a really big waste of a time machine. Like if we had a time machine, we could do anything else.
yeah, going back and endorsing that seems like
Yeah.
a bit of a misuse of technology.
I think so, yes.
So we can get to 7 million. You know.
Come on, man.
7 million what? I didn't say anything.
Dollars in our bank account?
Yes.
That would be nice.
Um,
Guys, speaking of money.
I like that was our pitch, by the way. So if you want to be associated
Yeah,
with this,
fuck, not a good pitch, is it? If you work in marketing for a company that does marketing,
Yeah.
hit up your bosses, let them know.
Yeah.
Nobby has done really well off our sponsorship. We can do a great job for you
yes,
for the right price.
yeah, for a reasonable price that will
Mhm.
get us the fuck out of here. We are
Yeah.
very happy to endorse your product.
Now, as we all know, right, we're currently experiencing a giant stock market crash because of coronavirus. All the stocks are down, even crypto's
Did
down.
you say we're all aware?
Yeah, you didn't know?
I mean, you two were talking about it before this, but if you two hadn't have been talking about it,
Yeah.
I understand what stock prices are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've seen Wolf of Wall Street. I
Yep.
get it.
You
I'm
get
all
it.
over it.
Yeah.
I don't check it.
No.
I never get notified. I
Yeah.
don't watch the financial report.
And obviously, you're not chasing after financial independence. You're not trying to,
Yeah.
maximize your gains and
No.
get that residual income, those RSIs.
No.
I don't know what RSI means.
Repetitive strain injury. I tuned out. so I
Residual
wasn't-
source of income.
Okay.
That's right. That's what it is. That's what it's all about. Those ROIs, return on investment.
Mhm.
That's what it's all about. And Luke, right now, none of that's happening.
I was gonna say
None
you
of
guys-
that's
For
happening.
the amount that you guys talk about, like buying, selling, or like things, this has gone down. Geez, you make fuck all money.
No, I made a little bit of money. It's just at the moment, all of that money's gone. But as much as I've been hit by the global warehouse crisis that we're all experiencing here, Ruben is a bit of an investor to a degree that I didn't even realize. And he's copping it hard. You don't have to say amounts,
It's not good.
but it's not good.
It's potentially double. Well, not double. I was about to say double digits. How many digits? 5 digits is what we're talking. Is how much I've potentially lost in the last week.
Oh wow.
And just to put that in perspective, how old are you, Ruben?
I'm 23.
Just 23. So that's a lot of money.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone else here has over 10 grand that they can afford to lose, but that's how much.
I haven't even invested as much as Ruben has lost. How long have you been investing for? That's a lot of money.
Yeah, no, I've recently, like the last 5 months or so, I just put some.
You
money
just
in.
started 5 months ago,
Yeah.
and you've just been throwing
I
everything
put
you have
pretty much
in.
all my money in. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like it. So you've So the number one rule is only invest what you can afford to lose, and you were like, "Fuck that! Chuck it all in the hole."
Yeah, I
Oh
wanted
no, why isn't it working?
Yeah, the get rich quick scheme for me was all my money in, but
Mm.
it's. But hey, look, I haven't actually lost anything yet.
just
I've
lost
just
what
lost
you've made.
all that I've made.
Yeah.
So it's
Next week, you're going to come in and be like, boys, I've lost everything. Can I live here? You're
Well-
going to come in with a mattress and a pillow.
Well, you know what, man? At least you haven't invested in a robot that builds brick houses. Do you want to know percentage-wise how much I've lost on that robot?
Please tell me.
75%.
Jesus Christ.
Did you ever disclose how much money you put into that?
Ah, look. I may have put $1,000 in.
Jesus.
Yeah,
And you've
that
lost
was a mistake.
$750.
That was a mistake. That was during the radio days when we were making definite money. I was like,
Yeah.
that's only a couple of weeks' pay. And you know what? Should have spent it on shoes.
Mm. That's why Lewis buys so much materialistic bullshit. Is because it's the only thing in his life that is 100% secure.
At least they
But
stick
although
around.
he does lose stuff all the time, though. So
That's true. That's true.
really, everything you make pretty much goes in the fucking bin at some point. But what was I about to say?
And that's why you should invest in Luke and Lewis.
Yeah.
Because we'll definitely give you a return in entertainment. If you were investing in us for a return monetarily, can't trust us. No way. Entertainment-wise, patreon.com.
Yeah. Speaking of, we need to do another secret podcast
Oh, we do.
to
yeah.
guarantee that return.
That's right. Yeah. If you support us on Patreon, you get 2 bonus secret podcasts.
I still haven't
a
told the
month.
Amy Shark story. People are still waiting for that.
Oh yeah,
I
we're
have the
doing
story
that on the
about-
secret podcast.
I did something bad in Amy Shark's dressing room that I will not disclose on the podcast.
Yeah,
But
that's
it will be
definitely
on the
a secret
Patreon
one.
only podcast.
You don't want to say that out
Yeah, no, I
loud.
don't want to say that.
No.
But I did. It's a true story, and. it's
All right,
not
well,
good.
let's do that next secret episode.
Okay.
All right, but hey, if you heard what we just said, don't fucking tell anyone, Ruben.
Yeah. It's a
Shut the
secret.
fuck
Shut
up.
the fuck
Lips
up.
are sealed.
Good. All right. Who are you messaging on the computer? Stop.
He's got his hands up. All right,
This shouldn't be recorded, really.
No.
Someone could be hacking into this and maybe hearing about the secret podcast.
and also I think we're going to release it. Oh fuck.
Fuck. So, Lewis,
Mm-hmm.
you'll know that I've been. It sounds weird when you phrase it like this. I'm gonna phrase it differently, actually. No, I'll phrase it like this, but it will sound weird. I've been very into a niche genre of internet video featuring children recently.
Oh no.
Now that sounds bad.
Oh no. I wondered why you were trying to get so big on TikTok.
By the way, can we just say, there's no one bigger than me on that app.
You're
I'm
nailing
the
it.
biggest person on the
You
app
just
now.
blew up out of nowhere.
I really did. I'm on like 60,000
Mm.
followers on TikTok.
There is someone bigger than you. I helped How To Basic set up his
Oh,
account.
I mean, there's a lot of people.
370,000 in a day.
Damn.
That's just his first day.
I
He's
need to
already at
start
that.
smashing eggs.
I know.
Dude, that's what 9-year-olds like. Oh, because you should eat them.
Yeah, he sent me a photo of like people that were
People
duetting
commenting?
it. No, the people that are making duets because you can react to someone else's.
Oh, yeah. How do you react to some guy smashing eggs in an entertaining way?
I think it's just people watching it and going, "Oh, what the fuck? Look at the people duetting it." It's not even like 15. It is like
they're 11.
11 to 9.
Are they allowed to have the app?
No, I don't think so, but they all do.
Oh, it's a screenshot. I was going to watch one.
No, you can't watch one.
So,
Why would you want to watch that so bad?
what do you
Yeah.
Just
mean?
a 9-year-old going, "Oh, wow, eggs."
Yep, that's why I wanted to watch. I was
Yeah,
gonna-
it sounds pretty good.
yeah.
Well, I don't know what genre you've been into. You haven't revealed it yet,
Yeah,
mate.
so you'll obviously on the last emergency episode, I actually watched that on TV. But one of my favorite types of videos on the internet is news reporter talking to kid who doesn't give a fuck.
Yes.
Right, and I've
Yes.
seen it. You see a lot of them online. That last one, that obviously when we were joined by the Russian guest,
Yeah.
I talked about.
I missed this. What happened?
Yeah, so you just had to leave for a bit, but this Russian guy came on. And I told him the story about there was
Is that the guy that screams about grenades all the time?
yeah, I think he said he played Call of Duty once.
Poor
and that's
guy. I
why-
think he has PTSD.
I think so.
Yeah.
From the Cold War,
Old man.
which we later found out in the sound off section was not happening in the time period in which we.
Yeah, I mean that's what
said.
happens sometimes when you fight in wars.
You forget.
Your mind gets all jumbled up. You know.
And I should have paid more attention in history.
Yeah.
Because I did do that.
Yeah.
No, what I watched was it was a great video about a guy who was like, mate, the sunrise weather bloke was like, mate, so it was like, oh, so we're here with like Damien or whatever the kid's name
Oh,
was.
I've seen this one. I was
Yeah.
just gonna pull it up on my phone.
Yeah,
This
and
is
he-
the best one.
And he was, I told you told the Russian guy about it. And he's like, mate, are you here? You excited to have the day off school? I don't think he did say this one. He's like, you excited to have the day off school? And he goes, well, and then the guy's like, come on, mate, this is your big chance. You're on national
Oh
TV.
no, I haven't seen this one.
And the kid's just, I forget what he said. He was just like, okay. And he just didn't give a fuck about being on television. But that was the one, I forget.
Oh right, the guy was
paraphrasing.
saying like, aren't you
that was the
excited?
last
You're
time for it.
famous. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, mate, this is
Yeah.
your big TV, like chance on TV. And the kid just did not care about being on morning television, which
Yeah.
I think is great. Because why would you?
Yeah.
You're on a live cross with Koshi.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yes, he is
I've
associated
got a good one
with the
for
cash
you
cow.
after this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I saw one this morning on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And this one was a female news reporter interviewing a few scouts, and we'll put the video up on the screen.
Yeah.
And they're obviously doing some environmental work, and they're cleaning up rubbish.
Yes.
And she asked the scouts about it.
Cleaning up rubbish down by the river. We found 2 trolley kites so far. That's about all I've found so far. Do you think this is something that's really important to do to keep the river clean? Honestly, I couldn't care less.
He doesn't give a fuck.
I couldn't care less.
I couldn't care less about the environment. Like, yeah, I'm going to probably die on this earth one day because of climate change, but that's all right.
That's great. That's
good.
fucking good.
Does not even understand why he's doing it. He's like, look, mate, it's clearly told them to do it in
Yeah.
scouts. Like,
Look,
clean
I
up
know that I'm part of a fucking PR campaign. This is bullshit. I want to tie knots.
How good. And
I'm
he's
here
just-
to. I'm
he's
in.
just in the full scout kit. for
Yeah,
those-
because that's not what he's there to do. He's there. He's a Boy Scout. He wants to tie knots and get molested by a school counselor.
he wants to.
Well, I don't know
that's
if he
why he
wants to,
signed
but
up.
that is why he's there.
I thought it was funny that he thinks finding only 2 trolleys in a river is like not that bad. He's like, we've only found 2 trolleys in a
That's
river.
pretty
It's like,
good.
mate, it's 9 a.m. Like,
Yeah.
you've only been there for 2 hours.
That's a huge
You've
difference.
already put out 2 trolleys. Like, I would say what you're doing is a good thing then. If it
I've got this one. You love this. This is a Fox News weatherman trying to talk to a kid.
Here's like an actual customer out here. What's the best kind of firework to buy? Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
I've seen that one before. This one went viral like 10 years ago, didn't it? That
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
that's next level disrespect for your elders.
So good.
Amazing.
Always fuck with news reporters. It is the best.
Yeah, even if you're 9.
Especially if you're 9.
Because then you can get away with it. Everyone just thinks it's funny.
Oh yeah,
Like, you know what? If a 9-year-old had been like, fuck her right in the pussy.
would have been great.
Oh, I don't know.
Mm.
I feel like that was the only one that was made better by a 60-year-old
Yeah, that one had to be an old man.
loner.
I did like that one. I got to do that to some current affair reporters I saw in the street.
Did
That
you
was-
literally just do it?
Yeah, didn't even film it. I just did it. I was walking past. I saw the current affair microphone. I was like, fuck her right in the pussy. Got so angry. The woman they were interviewing pissed herself. The camera guy goes, we're not even live, you dickhead. I said, I don't care.
I love it when you see like a Channel 9 person outside like a car dealership or a
Yeah.
supermarket, like doing their shitty live cross. And one time
Doing whatever they can do to stop doing that job.
oh yeah, because it's so brutal. Like they're there for 45 minutes beforehand, setting up the shot, and like you watch some guy who's really nervous in a suit pace around, reading a script, going, "Okay, so we're down here, blah blah blah."
Yeah.
And he's like reading his lines, and then you see like, "And we're live in 5, 4," and he's like, and then that's the highlight of his shift, and he's like, "Hi, Dave. Yep, we're down here outside of Coles and supermarket prices," and you're just like, "Holy fuck, that's your job."
Yeah.
And I know, like, I don't want to sound rude because he might look down on this, and fair enough. We're doing a podcast out of a warehouse.
Yeah,
But
all of our computers are on fire right now.
But I would still rather be here.
Absolutely.
Imagine doing 5 years of journalism to be like outside of Coles, and then people are just walking behind you like, "What's that, Daryl? What? Oh." And like no one gives a fuck anymore. No one wants to be on TV.
And you're not saying anything important. Like you study 5 years to become a journalist. Someone goes, "Oh, what's the news?" And you pretty much just have to go, "Whatever my boss tells me is the news."
Yeah, you're just like, "Oh, I'm reporting on petrol prices today. There was a bit of a spike." You're like, wow, that happens every month. Like it's pathetic, man.
Yeah.
It's so. You know what? I think that's the true sign that old media is dying. Is no one even wants their no one wants to flash their tits anymore.
True.
On TV.
Yeah.
No one streaks in the
No
footy
one's doing
anymore.
it.
It's not funny to be on TV anymore.
No.
As a joke.
I remember when I was a
Because when
kid.
there was 4 channels, you're like, "Man, I was on TV then." You're like, no way.
Now there's fucking 37,000 channels and all of YouTube and Netflix and all this shit. Like it's so diluted now.
If you want to be seen, just make a TikTok. You'll get more views streaking on that.
For sure. Yeah, I remember one time when I was a kid, like 10 years old, there was a news reporter doing a thing, and my mum saw the camera and was like, "Oh my God, we're going to be on TV. We have to walk past." So she stopped, did her hair, and was like, "Just look forward. Don't look at the camera." And we walked past it.
And did you ever make it to air?
No idea.
You didn't
Don't
check?
know what channel it was. Don't know what news story they were doing. She
But
just
she
wanted
really
to know that
cared.
if she was in the background of something, she would look fucking good.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And now she'd be like, "What's that?"
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
a TV?
Yeah.
She watches Netflix now. Guys, I have a question, and I think it's dumb science.
Okay.
All right?
That was a good segue.
Yeah.
'Cause you just avoided it.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think it's dumb science, right? And I know this is a dumb question, but it also kind of makes me think, oh, yeah, I think I'm onto something, right? So the coronavirus and pretty much all diseases, right? They're like big things, and they travel from host to host, right? Meaning that they're alive. A disease is a living thing, right? Now, why, right? If I was coronavirus, why would I kill my host? Then I die as well. Why would a disease ever want to kill the host?
You're pretending a disease has like a moral compass here.
No, but it's not about morality. It's that if the host dies, I die as well. If I'm the disease, right?
Because the disease just wants to propagate.
So the disease wants to get.
We've had to say D's nuts.
Yeah, I've been hanging out with Killen too much. The
Yeah.
douche nuts wants to. I think it just wants to complete itself, which is
Just wants to be as everywhere
yep.
at the
And-
expense of everything.
Yeah.
That's not very environmentally friendly, is
Isn't
it?
that what like Coca-Cola do with their marketing? They just want to be like
I
Times
suppose so.
Square on every milk bar in the country.
Yeah.
And it's like even if they're losing money on the milk bars, they're everywhere. Isn't that the whole like? Isn't that just like a
But
good strategy to
Coca-Cola
be
has,
everywhere?
Coca-Cola has the goal to sell Coke, right? Coronavirus is just hanging out. It's not really doing anything other than
I
killing
mean,
everybody.
arguably Coke, if you drank too much of it, could kill you too. So
That's true. But Coke isn't very sentient.
anyway, it's not a. Yeah, it's also not a great. They're not the same.
What does
thing.
Google think?
Here's there are a couple of different answers. One of them is that a lot of diseases are designed primarily, well, not designed, I guess,
Yeah.
but they evolve in animals and they don't kill the animals, but they'll kill the humans.
Right. So it's not. So a disease killing the host is not a good thing for the disease.
Generally, not. I
Right.
don't think. But
So that
sometimes
must
just
mean the
happens.
disease has been around in animals for so long
Yeah.
that animals are used to it.
I think diseases, maybe their purpose is for population control.
Yeah.
The reason why they exist, and it's because we're weak, or we're not immune to the animal ones.
Yeah.
So, and there's way more of us. Oh, there's heaps of animals though.
More animals
But
than us. But
say,
are there more? There wouldn't be many more species.
Do you know
that
what
are,
species coronavirus came out of?
Was it
they
bats?
think that it's bats.
Right. Would there be more
You know,
humans than
you know
bats in
why
the world?
Chinese
Look
people.
up world population of bats.
You know why Chinese people eat bat, right? And why they think that Chinese people will not stop eating bats.
Now.
The reason why it's such a big cultural thing in China. This is so
Do
ridiculous.
they think they can see in the dark?
No, it's
Oh.
it's in
That was
their
dumb.
in their language, right? I'm not sure of the exact word, but their word for bat and their word for like luck or good or whatever sound very similar. So that's why they eat bat.
So it's like bat rhymes with luck
Yeah.
or whatever in their language.
Yeah. So that would be like us eating duck because it rhymes with luck. And even though duck kills all of us, we'd be like, yeah, but it rhymes with luck.
It's like, yeah, but we might win Tats Lotto this week if we
That's-
keep eating duck.
Like, so literally the entire human.
So they think eating bat will give you good fortune.
Yes, because it's essentially a pun. Like, imagine the entire human race
I didn't-
wiped out because Chinese people were like, yeah, but it rhymes, so
Yeah.
we gotta eat
I
it.
didn't even think, like, as a stereotype, I guess, in general, Chinese people, like, their culture
Mm.
traditionally aren't known for their sense of humor. Like, they're
Mm.
known for being quite serious people. Obviously, that's changed now.
I think there's a
but
lot of
in hi-
superstition in
throughout
their culture.
history. Like, they're known for
Yeah.
being quite, like, conservative,
Business focused.
business-focused people.
Business
It's-
honor.
It would be disappointing for the Chinese people as a race to be taken down by a play on words.
Yeah, that's a real like downfall of the mighty
early
Chinese
the
empire.
early Chinese people would be looking at that from above, going, "Geez, we were going well for so long. We had dynasties. We made this fucking wall."
Yeah.
And then someone cracks one joke about a bat, and then it just fucks everyone.
kills everybody.
Yeah, good point though. Isn't it? That's an interesting thought.
Right?
Even.
Is that dumb science? No, but that makes sense that a disease evolved in something that it does not kill, but then it mutated in us and it kills us but not other
But it's
things.
almost
Yeah.
like the disease has won, right? Isn't that the end game of the
Well,
disease?
Some
I don't know.
some diseases, I don't know about the coronavirus, but like I think it would even be better to kill the host because the other things feed off that, off like the corpse, for example.
Oh, and then the disease goes into those
Spreads
things.
further,
I
yeah.
guess so. I guess it doesn't. It's obviously not sentient, so it's just doing
Yeah.
whatever it does,
Yeah.
trying to reproduce like every other thing.
Mm.
I guess you know what it's like. It's a bit like me going, "Hey, so if humans want to live on the Earth, why do we keep destroying it?" That's what it's like.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, because we want stuff and we want to keep fucking.
Yeah. Why
Right.
do we keep destroying it? I mean, clearly, even the youth couldn't care less. You know
Uh,
why? Because there's heaps of shit that's way more fun than caring about other people.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We've made like of ourselves into very self-involved, selfish
And
creatures.
also, there are too many problems. You can't care about everything. Well, you can
No.
care. I used to do a joke about it. You can care about 2, maybe 3 things max properly. Like
Yeah.
care and do things to
is
change.
one of those yourself?
Yeah.
Do you reckon those people who are like full?
I mean, for me, that's
actual-
all 3.
You know, yeah, I know that. No one's surprised. But do you reckon those people who are actually activists and do care? Obviously, there's
Yeah.
a bunch of people that pretend to give a shit.
Yeah, the people
Those-
who actually do shit.
People who actually care. Do you reckon they don't care about their own well-being to a point where they
I don't
actually
think-
care
I
about
don't
others
think-
more?
I don't think you can affect positive change if you don't look after yourself.
But do you think it's possible to care about other people more than yourself in general? Or is that just against human instinct of like self-protection?
I think there'd
and
be a few rare people that could do that.
they could actually care.
Maybe
'Cause
Mother
I'm-
Teresa.
I'm nowhere near that.
Nah.
I don't give a fuck about anyone. Like, I care about the people I love,
Yeah.
and you know what I mean. Personally,
Mm-hmm.
when when I say I don't give a fuck, I'm not a sociopath. I don't
Yeah.
see something on the news that's horrible and laugh. I go, that's horrible. But
I will
what
do-
can you do?
I
when a
will do
plane
whatever I
crashes?
can as long as it's easy. If it's easy, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Like when I ship out my merchandise, I don't send it out in plastic bags, and when I use the mailers, they're biodegradable. I can do
Right.
that. That's easy for me.
Yeah.
But if there wasn't a biodegradable option available,
do it.
I'd be like, well, I didn't do that until it became available.
Yeah.
So I do that because I can, but ultimately I'm like, as much positive change
Yeah.
as I can do, the end of the day, fucking BP is going to destroy the planet and fuck over whatever good I do.
Yeah.
So it really should be the government making corporations be good. It's not really up to the individual anymore. It's up to us to go, hey, we want things to be better, but you can't really change it other than going, please fix this.
Yeah, all you can do is literally go down to the river and fish out trolleys.
Yeah,
with
and that's
scouts.
great. That does a little
Yeah.
difference, and that makes it.
Not
Well, it
even-
doesn't make a dent, but it
No.
does something.
Yeah, do you reckon Mr. Beast planting 20 million trees made a dent?
Probably not.
No. And
'Cause
that's a big thing
Yeah.
as well.
Because I think I read somewhere that all
That
of the
many-
trees that he planted, if all of them grew up, which maybe 40 to 60% of them will not
like
make it to
how many-
treehood, like that amount of trees gets destroyed every few days anyway. So
Great.
not
So-
to say that we should never do anything,
it
but it
cancels
should be
out.
more like, hey, why are we destroying so many trees?
So Mr. Beast cancelled out 3 days of deforestation.
Which, you know,
That's
that
pretty
makes a
good.
dent. One guy, pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't him. I don't think he went and dug 20 million holes.
Nah, but
Wasn't
that,
he running an organisation that did or something? I don't
he
know.
was helping an
Helping.
organisation that did that.
Funding it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's a good thing too.
I mean, for all we know, the fucking Australian fires took out all those trees.
Yeah, well, we saw it on the
Yeah.
way up between like Central Coast and Port Macquarie. It
Mm.
was full on. Like we were driving down the freeway and it was burning up the middle of the freeway. There was just
It would
dead
have been
trees
so
up the
scary.
middle between the two lanes.
Yeah.
Like it was all along the side.
yeah.
And there was houses and stuff, and they'd managed to save heaps of the houses.
Yeah. All the
It
trees
was-
were just black.
And it was like that
crazy.
for half an hour of driving. Like
Yeah.
it would have been so scary to
going
drive
at like
through.
100 kilometers.
Yeah. So it went on, and then 20 minutes later, it just floods. I think we already talked about this, maybe.
Yeah, not the fires. What
Did
was
we?
really cool to
Oh.
see was how nature was just bouncing back, like straight away
It's
after
very
the fires.
good for the nature. You can tell that the nature
The trees
needs
need
it,
it.
but it needs burning off, not devastating fires that all happen at once. Because the nature
Yeah.
was popping. There was little green off the black
It was
birch trees.
everywhere. It was black mostly, but where it was growing back, it was so green. Like it was so clear that that's what the nature, how
not
it
good
grew.
for wildlife, but good
No.
for the actual.
the trees,
trees.
the ecosystem.
Yeah. This has been a weird podcast today.
Environmental podcast. Huh?
Yeah, we're just saving the world, not at all. But we're sitting
Mm.
here on 2 chairs in a warehouse that's absolutely not eco-friendly, just solving all the world's problems. you
No,
know?
I
'Cause
use environmentally friendly bags,
Yeah,
and that's it.
and this light is fucking huge and
Yeah.
probably uses so much power.
That's
But
right.
That's so we look good and not washed out, and we couldn't have that.
yeah,
I'm all for saving
because
the
you
world.
guys would complain.
Yeah, I'm all for saving the world, but we don't want a negative sound off section. So, you know. I think we need to obviously talk about the tour in its
Yep.
entirety. Thank
Mhm.
you so much to everyone who came along to all the shows.
Yes,
we
that was
ended
so
up
fun.
performing to like literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that we'd never performed to before, which
Yep.
was pretty cool.
And if we didn't do it together, we probably wouldn't have gone to these towns for years, if
Yes.
ever. So
Yeah.
it was really, really cool to do and see all, and also see all of Australia. Like I got on the phone to my dad when I was like halfway up, and he was like, "Man, you should appreciate this, and you should really take it in because that's the furthest you've gone further than I ever have in my life."
Yeah,
And I
I'd
was
never
like, "No shit,
I'd
I
never
didn't even think
been-
of that."
like I've been to Cairns and Brisbane and Sunshine Coast, Gold Coast before, but I've never been between that bit
Yeah,
of Queensland, even between that bit of New South Wales.
yeah,
Like I've never been between Sydney and Brisbane and just seen all the places on the way up, and it was kind of interesting.
yeah.
It's very similar. All the places are quite similar. It's
The
Australia.
weather just gets shitter.
the weather, it just gets stickier, more humid the more you go up. But
North Queensland, I couldn't. It was borderline unbearable for me. I couldn't
Lewis
handle it.
doesn't get sad when it's heat. He doesn't complain. He just gets fucking angry. Like he gets infuriated, and not at
Yeah.
anyone. Like he's not angry at Keelan.
I won't be
alright?
an arsehole,
He's
but I'm
just-
angry.
He's just like fuck. Like he would just sit there and he was took off his shirt and he's like, "This is bullshit," and I'm like, "Just calm down." He's like, "No," and he's like, oh, and then he goes, "No," and he's like, "I'm sorry," and then he just like looks up at the sun and he's like, "What the fuck?" You're such
If
a
I
child.
could, I would fight the sun.
Yeah,
What are you looking at? Fuck off.
you would lose that fight 10 times out of 10.
No, I reckon I could get it if
Yeah?
I was angry. The closer I get, the angrier I would get.
Yeah,
I
just
reckon
like
I'd be
a-
like the Hulk. You get more powerful.
Do you reckon you could come in with just like a vicious roundhouse and
Yep.
just clock it off the face of the universe?
Just a real stiff elbow.
Yeah,
Knock it out.
yeah, that would be impressive.
Mm.
But yeah, it was very good, and I think we do need to do an evaluation of obviously the most hyped up part of the tour,
Yep.
which really.
The fans were really excited
And
for
we
this.
were excited.
We were excited for it. Even our tour manager was the most excited about it, and he had to organize it.
This is, of course, these activities that
Mhm.
were organised. Our tour manager, Zach, who ended up leaving us halfway through the tour pretty
Yep.
much.
Which worked out well because he had the agreement that he would never sleep on the floor.
Yep.
And then he got replaced with a new tour manager.
Yeah.
Paid him the same amount of money that we talked Zach down to,
Yep.
but he didn't negotiate no floor. So
Yep.
we got extra bed time.
It was great.
It was good.
Um,
Nice little deal there. Thanks, Dylan. We didn't tell you about the exclusive floor deal that was
No.
made with Zach because we knew that you would try and claim that.
Yes. And no, he had no problem.
Nah.
Because Dylan's just
He's
like a
such a
traveler
hippie.
adventurer guy.
Yeah.
He's like, oh man, this is great. He was telling me on the way back the other day that he was like, man, my old house on the Gold Coast was so shit. I was so excited to come live in the motorhome.
Wow.
He's like, this was way better sleeping conditions. I was like, what were you
Really?
sleeping on?
Where was he? Just under a bridge?
No, it was just like, it was just the worst
It's
house.
good because I can wake up under the bridge, then jump on top and jump off it.
Yeah, that is his vibe. But we do need to do a bit of a reassessment and think about how his activities really went as a whole.
Yep.
2 words,
Yeah.
let down.
Oh, another 2 words?
Yeah.
Overhyped.
Oh, yeah.
Big
Yeah.
time.
It's one word there.
Yeah.
Is that one word, you
Is it
reckon?
is it a hyphenated word?
Okay.
I think it's just one word.
Overhyped is one word.
Okay, how about 2 words? Fucking overhyped.
Okay, yeah. Look, all the big things were... Sorry, all those activities were just big things.
Yeah. He was like, man, I've got so many activities. We were like, hey, Zach, we're vlogging. So if you want to come up with cool activities, that would be great for the vlog for us to do together as a team. That would be great. He's like, yep, no worries. He spent, I reckon, 2 weeks on it? Googling, typing up
On
shit.
and off, but yeah, he
On
was
and off.
working on it. Now, there were some highlights. Big banana, that was quite big.
Quite
You know,
big.
never seen that one,
Yeah,
one before.
very
It's
big
an
banana.
Australian icon.
You could go inside that one.
Yep,
Pretty
big mango. Actually, didn't mind that one.
Large mango. Couldn't go inside it, but still quite big.
There were some real flops.
Mhm.
Big lawnmower, stinker.
Sucked.
Big
lawnmower.
axe was terrible.
I didn't mind the big axe.
I didn't like that one.
I kind of liked the big axe.
The
It
big
was-
orange?
In the big axe's defense, it was quite big.
It was bigger than a regular axe,
Yeah.
which is what we found saying at most of them.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
big
pretty big
oyster
axe.
on top of the Nissan car dealership.
That sucked.
That was trash.
That was just a trap to get you in to
Yep.
look at the oyster, then someone would sell you a Nissan.
Yeah.
Which is weird because no one would be like, just impulse buys a Nissan.
No.
Like, I'm at the big oyster. While I'm here, might as well drop 60 grand on a fucking SUV.
Yeah. That was trash. There was a few more trash ones. I forget them, honestly. Like, the big gold panna
Yeah.
in Bathurst.
That sucked.
That was...
Big gold pan. Oh, the worst one by far was the big orange.
Oh, yeah, we just drove past it.
Looked like a golf ball that
All that
wasn't
was,
even that big.
That's activity was, boys, if you look out to your left, there's the big orange. I was on the phone. I went to my mum and dad. I was like, I just went past the big orange. They go, oh, we'll go then. Are you pulling over? And I went, oh, no. It was about as big as a golf ball, like a golf ball
Yeah.
that you'd see outside a Drummond Golf.
Yeah.
That
Not
was what
good.
it was.
Luke, I would like you to tell me if this is an activity, okay? Because when we wanted an activity, we were like, something we can do together and film for the vlog that would be interesting. Now, yes or no, is this an activity? Are you ready? Look at that.
No.
No, that's not an
It
activity,
is,
is it?
It's technically sightseeing,
Yeah.
but it's not an activity.
What about this? Look at that. It's like a broom, but it's big. Is that an activity?
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
That's looking at a big broom, which was actually most of it. And I'm assuming that was one we missed, the big broom.
We didn't see the big broom, unfortunately.
Jeez, there were some trash ones.
Yeah, there really was. The only activity that was an actual thing was Zach trying to kill us, putting us on a fucking stunt
That
plane
would
that
have been
didn't work.
awesome.
That would have been death.
Right. Well, a lot of people disagreeing. Oh, the big prawn was good, actually. I like that one. Outside the Bunnings.
Oh, the big prawn
that was
good.
big.
The man who did agree with the plane activity being death was the man who owned the plane. He was
No.
like, yeah, boys, if you do that, you'll die.
You know, he
so
messaged Dylan like a couple of days later, like, oh, you still around? I can take you up now. Like, we
Fuck.
missed out by a couple of days. I'm so
thank
annoyed.
God.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, you go back up there.
Huh?
Go back up
Oh,
there.
like, I really want to. Like, next time I'm there, I definitely will. Take him
You
up
know
on that.
what? You know what freaks me out the most is the fact that he gave us a discount. I think if I'm going to risk my life, I want to pay full price.
No, it was a mate's rate thing.
Yeah.
What? He's not going to... You can't kill someone. It's not good for business. It's not good for the company.
I don't know.
I'm sure the
I just
zip...
feel like if he's handing out discounts, maybe there's not
Put it this way:
a
there
lot
was
of costs that need to be covered.
There was a
Is that what I'm saying?
ziplining thing that happened incident last year where two
Yeah.
people passed away in Cairns.
Yeah.
I don't think that company would be around anymore. I don't think it's good for business. Like they probably would be around. They just rebrand and
Do you reckon that's what happens? Because I feel like
it happened
every
to
extreme
skydiving.
activity, skydiving, surely there's like one death every 3 to 5 years. Like you would have to factor that into your business plan. Like if you start a
Insurance?
skydiving business, you're killing someone
Do you
at some
reckon
point.
It must be really expensive to get insurance for those companies, or they don't. No, they would have to. 'Cause
It must
it'd
be very
like
expensive because
millions of
if you kill someone's grandma, that's going to cost you a couple mil. You know.
Will
Well, I
it?
think when I
don't
went
know.
skydiving, I signed a waiver.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
sign
yeah.
a waiver.
Yeah. So isn't that
But
just
I-
absolving them of?
Yeah,
blame?
but
or any like.
yeah,
know,
but
I can't
you can
remember.
still
sign your life away, or can you get them to pay?
a
for the
contract doesn't
funeral
mean
and
that
shit?
you can't sue though. That's the thing. Like even if you signed a waiver and I sued you, like it doesn't protect you from being sued. So if I sue you,
Yeah.
I might not win, but you still have to pay all those legal fees. It might be cheaper to just pay me out.
It definitely helps their case, but it doesn't.
Yes.
Mean...
It doesn't give immunity from being sued, I think.
But anyway, there's activities as a whole, bit of a letdown.
Yeah.
Look, we saw a lot of big shit.
You know what it was? It was the big letdown.
Yeah.
This activity.
Yeah, it was. Like that's it was just a bit of I don't know, like maybe I just had too high expectations. Like I remember over the phone, one-on-one, like off camera, I remember hearing words thrown around like potential snorkeling.
He
stuff
did
like
say
that.
snorkeling. He said a lot of like actual
Now,
activities.
That's an activity.
You know what? How about next episode? We call Zach and we just get him to read his list. Because I have a feeling
We didn't
that
do
he
some.
wrote down the best activities ever and woke up every morning, looked at it, was like, fuck that. Can't be
Yeah.
bothered.
'Cause some
Knowing
days-
Zach, he would have gone, nah, fuck it.
No, but some days he was pretty proud. He was like, "Boys, we've got 3 activities today," and we're like, "Really? We're driving for 8 hours?" And he'd be like,
Yep.
"Exactly." And then we just pull in, and one of them's like the big oyster. He'd be like, "All right, 2 to go," and we'd be like, "Oh my god, this is not an activity."
Yeah.
Like we're just pulling over and pissing next to something big.
Yeah.
The big crab was fucking shit.
Yeah.
That
crab
place,
sucked.
Cardwell, doesn't have sewerage.
Yeah. No
God
sewage.
damn.
They were like, oh, please don't use too much. There were signs everywhere that says, please don't use too much toilet paper. There is no sewerage in Cardwell.
It's
So what?
just
how
trash.
does it work?
I don't know.
The grey
'Cause it
water,
goes into the big
tank
crab.
water. I forget what the word is.
This
There's
has to
ways-
go somewhere. The waste.
Grey water.
It said how they do it. I forget what it's called. It's like something to do with the tank, and they flush. They have pipes. It's just
Right.
not.
It's not connected to anything other than whatever they have.
I don't know. I forget how they do it. It wasn't a drop toilet.
It's
though.
some
It
third
definitely
world
flushed.
shit.
Yeah. Anyway, so other than that though, regional tour is great. Just a real bit of a letdown, and we feel bad for you guys who listen to this podcast. And when we promised good shit,
Mhm.
by now you're probably not expecting good shit anyway. You know.
The vlog is, I'll be honest, the vlog is mostly just Keelan laughing at his own farts
Yeah.
in the van.
That's what podcasts are. It's just people throwing out promises and
Yeah.
then fulfilling 40% of it.
And guys,
And if
you
we
want,
hit that 40%, you're welcome. That's
and if
great.
you want that kind of ratio, patreon.com, Luke and Lewis.
Yeah.
That's what 40% of the goals, 40% of the time.
Yeah. Oh, when we almost did hit the goal of Keelan going up in the
Yeah,
in the plane, but then the plane thing didn't happen. And
Yeah.
here we are.
We're going to have to get him to eat KFC and do something else that might make him
What's the
spew.
next goal?
Is it swapping chairs?
Swapping. Oh, that's one of them.
I think so.
Oh, that will make so many people angry.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
no, wait. Keelan here and we're over there. Yeah, that's a good
that's
one.
right. Keelan in probably Luke's chair, and then both of us in Keelan's spot off
Yeah.
camera while we talk and he does his normal note taking. That's going to be so
what an
good.
episode.
That will be great.
So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Lewis, you had one thing written about jeans. Hang on, how long have we been going for?
We've been going just 50 minutes.
50
Cool.
minutes. All right. Yep,
Do
we'll
you have
finish
one
up with
more
my
thing?
jeans thing. Yep, I've caused a very big controversy with my jeans. Right?
Been a lot of criticism /
A lot of
Just
criticism and praise for my rig.
No. Here's the thing. Praise for torso up.
Yeah.
A lot of criticism for waist down.
Yes. No, you know what?
You skip leg day.
No, I don't. My legs are so long.
Yeah, but it
that
looks like
it looks like I don't do
you
it
look
at
like
all.
a praying mantis and then fairly regular person from torso up.
You know what it is? It's what it is. I've worked it out. Is everyone in the? I posted one shirtless photo of me having fun in nature. That's all I wanted to do. Look at this. Look at me enjoying a bit of fucking nature.
And I was impressed. You actually swam in the waterfall. I was
I
expecting.
had a good time. That's
You
why
did.
I posted it.
Yeah.
I thoroughly
By
enjoyed
the
it.
way, that was not as activity. That was a Dylan-tivity.
Yes,
and
that was
it
the
was
that was a
actually
good one.
good.
That was a great one. Now, to everyone, right? Wasn't flexing, wasn't trying to show off rig. That's just how I look. I was just fucked and taking a photo. That's just me, right? Everyone I've worked out is debating over whether I'm malnourished or whether I'm jacked. Guys, the answer is both. I'm incredibly malnourished, but I
Let's
have
see
a
the
little
photo
bit of
again.
muscle.
We'll put
The
up
answer
photo
is both.
here. Oh, hang on. I'm looking at mine. Sorry, I'm fucking massive. Where was your
Yeah,
one?
you are massive. You got to lose that dad bod, man.
You know what? Every photo I upload, I look different. I get people going, "Holy fuck, he's actually been hitting the world gym.
Yeah.
Man, you look good, Luke." Like, and then the next photo is like, "Ugh, man, Luke needs to get it together." And it's like, just depending on what angle and what I'm wearing,
Yeah.
I either look like good
Yeah.
or like shit.
Mm.
There's no in between.
Yeah. That really is.
Lou Spears. Oh yeah, you do look pretty jacked. It's so weird.
But I also look very skinny.
You know what?
It's both.
You know why you look so jacked? Your shoulders are jacked. Your waist is so skinny. It goes in so much.
Yes.
You look like Aquaman, but on a way smaller scale.
Yeah.
Like, you know
Yeah.
how his shoulders are massive and then his
He's
body
really
kind
tiny?
of comes
Yeah,
in?
yeah.
You kind of look like a fucking skinny pear,
Yeah.
but like it flipped upside down.
Yeah, that's what I
Look
mean.
at that. His shoulders are quite big, and then
Yeah.
it just comes right down into like the V.
What do you think, Ruben? Am I malnourished or am
Have
I
you seen
Let me
that
jacked?
get a- let me
photo?
get a closer look.
It's
I
very
think the
confusing.
answer is both.
I looked at it and I took the photo,
Mm.
and I still don't know. I've got no idea.
Yeah, no, it's hard to tell. It's
The community's divided
And
on
also,
this one.
was this post you swimming? Because your skin looks like
Yeah.
drained of all its life
Yes.
in the photo.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm very pale.
Yeah, you look like
I've got alabaster skin.
one
I'm
of
like
those cats.
a marble
the-
statue.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say a hairless cat, but yeah, whatever works.
A marble statue of a hairless cat.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Now
weird.
don't look too long, mate.
Huh? No, I'm looking at your legs now.
Yeah,
It's
the
like
legs aren't
you,
a good
you know
situation.
what? Your legs look like you're tensing. That's why people think you're tensing.
Really?
Your legs are like. "Ugh."
That's just how my legs look. You know, I think it's because I have zero fat. I don't have very much muscle, but I have absolutely no fat on me.
Mm.
I think that's what it is.
Have you ever done a skin fold test or a body
Nah.
fat or BMI? What is it?
Nah.
BMI is
the
just that's not
BMI
accurate.
doesn't. BMI for anyone who's like really
Yeah,
short or
it
really
doesn't
tall,
accurate.
BMI doesn't
Yeah.
make sense.
What's the one we actually get your? Oh,
I
you got to
haven't
do
done
like
that
a
one.
scan thing. We
The-
actually get your body fat.
No,
I
I've
got it
never done
once.
that.
I sat in a thing.
What are you? What
Oh,
were?
it was ages ago.
Yeah.
It was like in high school. I would be way more body fat now.
Yeah.
Probably.
But the community's divided. I think, but you know what? Most liked photo in the last 6 months.
Really?
So I think overwhelmingly
That-
positive,
you're f-
despite the negative
You have
comments.
some really perverted fans.
Yeah.
The girl, can we talk about that? The girl in cans?
Yeah.
That was horny shit.
That was
If you
so
thought our
horny.
podcast got horny, dude, this girl was so horny for Lewis.
Yeah. This is the type of shit where if I did this at a woman's show, I would
Creepy.
get kicked out.
So creepy.
Yeah.
Like,
So I get it. So before the show,
she wasn't trying to be rude. Like, she wasn't trying to be... Well,
she wasn't trying to be rude. No,
girls don't realize
But
when
I
they're being
also wasn't
creepy.
very flattered. Girls,
Girls have
girls,
no idea.
yeah, because I
They
don't
just could say, like, some really forward shit and be like, I was flirting.
yeah.
And it's like, if I said that, I'd be in jail. you
So
know?
before the can show, I get this message, a DM on Instagram going, "See you tonight, Daddy." I'm like, here we go.
Straight away, you're like, nope.
Yeah, no thanks.
Uh,
Right?
Sorry. I think what's happening here is actually I'm not your father, and yours clearly isn't either. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't.
Come on, bro.
I'm
She
not-
bought a ticket.
No, I'm not your dad, and
Yeah.
clearly your one wasn't there for you, either. And that's fine. So that's the only thing that you and her dad have in common, which
Yeah.
is neither of you are present in her life
Yeah.
as a father figure.
Mm.
So, what's up with that?
Yeah. And then at the show, you explain it because I was
I was
I'm
behind
performing.
her,
Yeah.
so all through my set, I could tell that like they were a little bit
3 girls
drunk.
together.
Yeah, I think 2 maybe.
Oh, 2.
They had the volume of 3 girls together.
Oh, really? It was only 2
think there
girls.
was only 2.
Okay.
And they were just so loud,
Yeah.
like to the point where you do a joke and then they would laugh hysterically, which is
Yeah.
great. We love that. Then would immediately go, and this is how it directly relates to us, and go and just start
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
straight away after every.
Yeah.
To the point where
Very
they were
annoying.
they were missing 50% of the show.
Yeah.
Because then they'd talk for half of it. Then when they'd finish that discussion, come back in, wait for the next joke,
Yeah.
and go, oh, again. And
That's
then,
about me. No, it's not.
yeah, it's actually not. You know the bit where I talk about kicking children actually has nothing to do with you.
It may have had something to do with you when you were a kid,
Oh, maybe
and that
that's-
would have fixed you up.
That explains why she was so relatable. But no, she seemed like a lovely girl. Good on her. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah.
But during your thing, you brought it up, I think.
So I get on stage.
Only
and
because she was being quiet.
She screams out. She screams, "Daddy!"
Oh,
As
really?
I'm coming on stage, yeah.
Damn.
And it was like the whole crowd hears it, so I have to address it. So I pull out my phone and I read out her saying, because
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking, right, I'm gonna read this out, and that will embarrass her a little bit,
She'll be like,
and
oh
then
my God.
that's embarrassing, and then she'll cool off a little bit.
The only problem she had with it was she was just mad you didn't reply. She starts going, why didn't you reply if you read it? And then I was thinking that as well. I was like, well, that's true. He did read it. And then reply.
Yeah.
But also, what are you supposed to say to that? Other than going, no, actually, I'm not your father.
Mm.
And then if you do reply in like a fun way, you're flirting with a fan. Yuck.
What am I gonna say? Like, yeah, come back to the motorhome.
Yeah, but
I've got the floor tonight. There's room for one.
I don't know what she was going for.
I don't know.
And then she invited you out and stuff afterwards.
After the show was a little bit creepy.
Then it got weird.
In the meet and greet, like several, and her friends were all amping her up as well. Did you hear it in the line before they got to me? It was weird.
And I remember she's like,
Her friend kept going, "Oh, your daddy's girl, your daddy's girl," like
Ooh.
away from me, and I'm like trying to have conversations with other fans, like, "Hey,
Yeah.
thanks for coming.
other
Did you enjoy the
fans who
show?"
weren't calling you daddy.
And then,
Yeah.
like in the background, "Oh, you about to meet daddy?" I'm like, "What the fuck's gonna happen? Someone's gonna pull my cock off."
Mm. It would have been funny in their head if I was like Uncle Luke, you know?
Yeah,
Because they didn't
yeah,
give
that
a
makes you uncle, huh?
they didn't give a fuck about me. Usually, like stereotypically, it's the opposite at the shows.
Mm.
It's like a lot of girls come for me,
Yeah.
and then they go, "Oh, I don't know who the fuck you are,"
Yeah,
and then a lot of guys will literally
do
be
the
like,
opposite.
look at me and go, "Cool show, man." They go, "Hey, Lewis, I have something to tell you,"
Yeah,
and then they just tell you about some Warhammer shit or
Yeah.
whatever. Right?
yeah.
And this one, I never get that level of creepy
Yeah, you get girls who are like,
at all.
"Ah, he's silly, I like him."
I
I
get-
get girls who are like, "He looks like he would treat me bad, I like it."
Yeah.
It's very strange.
What I
That's my
find-
appeal.
what
Of
I
like, I look
find-
like I would be a shit partner.
Yeah,
And then I just attract damaged chicks.
Yeah. But what I find about it is they clearly don't know you at all. They think they know you. They have
Mm.
this idea of you in their head that is so fucking wrong
Yeah.
because, like, their big ploy to get you to come out with them after the show was, "We're going to the woolshed. You can dance on the tables there." And I was like, "You don't know Lewis very well. He reads at bars sometimes.
Yeah.
Dancing on a table sounds like a fucking nightmare to him."
Dude, if I went out with a girl and she got on the table, I would fucking flip it and go home. I'd be like, "That's enough for me."
It was just so good that was a big, like, this will get him over
Yeah.
the line. And I was just, when she said that, I was like, oh, boy.
Yeah.
Good
And then-
stuff, though.
Yeah, good stuff.
It
Good on
amused
it. You
Dylan
gotta
and I.
you gotta respect the effort. Good
Yeah.
on you.
Yeah, but other than that, really, the people were super nice.
Really
She was
great.
also really nice. But yeah, just people, super nice in general across the tour.
Yep.
And Melbourne Comedy Festival is up next.
Yes.
We doing it.
On sale now. We're doing the same venue back to back. You can see us in the same venue. See Luke first, and then just stay in your seat. I'm getting on stage.
You probably will get
10
kicked
minutes
out
after.
and then get put back in, but technically, yeah.
Yeah. So it's going
Leave
to be
a
great.
scarf there. Save your seat. But
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be really good. We recommend seeing us both because it's going to be fucking sweet. The weekend shows will sell out first. If you want a Friday, Saturday, get your tickets fucking now.
And then right after the comedy festival, I'm doing Albury, Wollongong, Canberra, then Newcastle, Sydney, then Queensland, and then Perth and Adelaide and Geelong. And there's a bunch of other
All that shit. And Spears vs. America is streaming right now. LouSpears.com/watch. Make sure you tell me your feedback. There's no comment section, so I'd love to know what you think of it. All right, guys, that's going to be it from us. We will talk to you guys on Thursday, and hopefully we'll be a little bit more refreshed.
Yes.
See you later, guys.
Luke
That's
and
Luke
Daddy
and Lewis.
Spears out.
Behave.